What's up? What's up, everybody? 2021 is here. A lot of stuff happening.
Outrageous Fun. Season 3.
What's up, everybody?
What up?
What is up?
Dude, Islanders won last night in overtime.
Yeah.
It was fucking electric. Let me just paint a very quick picture. Missed the whole game. Like a good
You did?
Good fan. Missed the whole game. Honestly,
And then you're just going to show up
Totally
looking like a fucking, like you
Die
have
hard.
an Islanders.
Die hard.
Yeah, tattoos your ass.
die hard.
Yeah.
I totally forgot the game was on, and then Emily was like, "Do you want to go see a movie?" And I've been like dying to go to the movie theaters. You know this, so I was like, "Yeah." Quick story short: buy tickets to sit in like recliners. We're gonna do the whole thing. Blah blah blah. Buy the tickets. 6 o'clock movie. Show up to the one that I assume I bought the tickets to. Wrong theater.
Nice.
AMC on the Upper West Side, not Upper East Side. So then we have to fucking wait to 7:30. I got to get new tickets, and they were not recliners. They were just regular seats.
Yeah, you
which
blew that whole thing.
blew it. Watched Cruella. Do you know that movie?
Like, about the Dalmatians?
Yeah, it was Emma Stone in like a live action, and it was about like how Cruella DeVille became Cruella DeVille. It was like a child.
You mind if I interrupt your story?
Joker? It was
Comment on your story?
Yeah.
That's your coming back to the movie theater movie? Cruella?
We should have saw. I'll say this: we should have saw A Quiet Place too.
Yeah, but you're not going to handle scary movies.
It was It was like Monday going into my work week. I'm like, I don't want to be uncomfy right now.
You're such a bitch.
So we went for a Disney princess movie instead.
Not even like the good. She's like
It
a
was
bad guy.
Yeah, it wasn't even that. It was pretty mediocre.
That's trash.
The trailers though were hypey.
yeah.
There's some good stuff coming
Good
out.
Disney stuff. Well, I know that the what's it called? The one
Rock?
about the one about the Heights is coming.
Oh, the Heights. They had that commercial.
I
That was
figured.
pretty sweet. They had that trailer, but they had some good trail. I was just pumped to be back in the movie theater, you know.
But I feel like
but
that-
missed the whole fucking Islanders game. Let me get back on point.
for a terrible.
The popcorn was delicious.
Movie.
Missed the entire Islander game. We're walking home, and I remember I'm like, holy shit, the fucking Islanders are on. Because we were passing a bar, and I looked to my right, and there was like basketball on. I was like, shit, the Islanders were on. I looked to my left, the Islanders are on, right there on the outside TV.
Oh,
So I was like, oh shit, like this is a sign. We have to sit down. I sit down. The Bruins score a goal immediately, immediately to tie with 5 minutes left in the third period. There's 5 minutes left in the game. I sit down. They score. I was like, we need to change
did
it.
that to the Yankees last week, too.
I did that to the Yankees last week
You
when I went to
started
the
their
game.
losing streak.
I snapped it. I started their losing streak.
literally, and they haven't won since, by the way.
Well, hold on, because I switched it around. I told Emma, I was like, we need to immediately change up this juju. We got to get the fuck home right now.
Oh
So
my
we start. I was
You
like,
left your location?
We left. I'm like, Jasmine's belly is the juju. Jasmine is the juju. I got to pet Jasmine's belly. We'll be okay.
Yeah, she's the juju, all right.
We go. She is. So we go. Not this weekend.
Yeah.
So we go back home. Pet Jasmine's belly. Whisper to it 3 times. Go into overtime. Casey Zizekas on a breakaway. Fucking just snaps one high. Oh, it was sick. It was sick. I was freaking
Like
out.
buzzer beater,
It wasn't a buzzer beater, but
it was a.
it was like
winner.
a breakaway.
Right.
It's like
Yeah, I know
he
what
stole
breakaway
it. Like there was like a shitty pass by the Bruins.
It
He
was
stole it and
1v1.
was just like going up and he was like streaking. And I was like, I don't think this guy's gonna do it. And then bang.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? All right, you won back the. You can wear that.
Oh,
you can
thank
wear
you.
that. You also do look like you get blacked out at your son's like little league games, and then wake up with like crazy sunburn, and like your family hates you and they're disappointed.
I have like a V sunburn because
Yeah.
I'm like always in this jersey, no undershirt.
And it's only half your face because you fall asleep like this.
Yeah, dude, this jersey's seen some shit.
There's stains all over it. It's foul.
I got it on my 18th birthday. Bought it off eBay while I was in college.
What's that?
I don't know. This frequented day drinks at Delaware. Plenty of them.
What were you drinking?
So this could be anything from like blood, vomit, or beer.
It seems like a mixture.
A mixture.
Yeah, it definitely
Hold
looks.
on.
It's not. Don't smell it so deeply like that.
It doesn't smell weird.
You got to ask yourself when you're smelling something like that, like, is like 12 washes enough washes?
Yeah.
To shove your nose in
I've
that?
never washed it before. It's lucky. I'm kidding. I probably washed it.
I wish I knew somebody that like.
Honestly,
had one of
probably
those.
not that many times though. I've probably dry cleaned it maybe once or twice. But the Islanders game 3, I'm telling you, New Yorkers, jump on the bandwagon. Islanders
that-
to the moon.
Dude, I mean, I'm a Rangers fan. My whole family's Rangers fans. I'm on the Islanders bandwagon right now. Like, I want a Long Island team to fucking kick ass. Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't care. New York's back.
Any
I'm
Ranger
all
fan
for
would
New
tell
York.
you to like eat all the dicks for that sentence right
I
there.
know, but you know who's watched maybe 7 hockey games in the last 5 years. This guy, and I don't think I have the right to be like Rangers.
Let's go.
You know, so cool. I'll jump on that wagon right now.
And it's
For
against
sure.
Boston. Fuck Boston.
And exactly, that's the biggest thing. Is fuck the Bruins.
Yeah,
I may not watch hockey, but it's always fuck the Bruins.
exactly.
Always,
And the Nets are beating the Celtics right now, big time.
which is sick.
So-
but also fuck the Nets, high key.
I know.
And the Knicks are about to get eliminated. Did they get eliminated yet?
No, they're about to.
Yeah, they're fucked.
So let's
it's
get in some
cool.
highs and lows of the week.
Let's do it.
What was your high of the week, Joe?
My high of the week, so Memorial Day weekend was great this weekend. The weather
Yeah.
was booty.
The weather was so booty.
Weather was so booty, but honestly, so me and Dylan came over on Saturday, and we walked from my apartment to our boys' place, like a mile and a half probably, and it was nice enough to do that at night. So it wasn't
Yeah.
really that bad.
It was like, I mean,
It was like not warm.
we were roughing it.
Yeah, it was raining.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, it was pretty shitty.
I would not have
But-
wanted to do that with like a group of like 20 people.
Right, definitely not. Nobody
Yeah.
would have done it.
Yeah.
You couldn't have gotten 20 people to
Yeah,
do that.
yeah.
We needed the walk. We had a day. We'll talk about it later. We had a fucking day already. So we're walking, and honestly, this probably made it this much of a high. It was like just shit weather. We get to this kid's house after like 40-minute walk, and we walk in the door. There's like, what, 20-something
Yeah,
kids?
20-something people.
20-something people sitting around the couch watching the Islanders, who ended up losing that game. And we walk in the door, and everybody just goes, yeah! They were so pumped to see us. And there was like these two girls, two of our friends' girlfriends, were just like going on and on about the podcast. About
Yeah, it was
how much
nice.
They love the podcast. So we walked into this.
Always appreciate that love.
Immediately. Usually when people are like, oh, I love your podcast, I get really nervous. But there was so much energy. I was just like, fuck yeah, the podcast is sick. Like, we're fucking sick. So it was just such a crazy energy to walk into, and the whole night was sick.
We had such a great time.
We had a great time. We played
One of their
darts.
dogs, though, was racist towards Italians.
Bro, that was 2 dogs this week.
Joe
that were
was the
racist.
only Italian man at the party.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, this dog fucking hated
This
Joe.
is the second time I've met this dog, and he howls at me she howls at me every time. And dogs, I'm like the dog whisperer guy.
You are.
I've never had this experience
You
before.
dirty little Italian.
I know, I'm a disgusting Italian. I was
I
like,
could smell it.
I remember being like, yo, whose dog is this? And the kid was like the whitest. And I was just like, see, this is what's happening here. This fucking one. I don't have pig skin.
You guys had some unreal banter that whole night about this.
Yo.
He was just like, see, look, like, I'm touching them. Italians aren't that bad, Jesse. Like, he's
He
talking to
was
his dog.
like cuddly. He's like, look, he's all cuddly. I'm like, fuck. Dude, he ended up picking the dog up and like coming and handing it over to me. He's like, look, don't worry, I'll hand it to you.
He was a huge dog,
Yeah,
too.
he had this. It was a German Shepherd mix. It was literally like 80 pounds, and he put it on its back like a baby, and came over to put it on my lap. And he hands the dog to me. And the dog immediately just does like the dog stuck on his back wiggle, where it's just like galloping upside down.
Not to no part of it.
Did not want any part of this this sausage right here, the Italian sausage. Did not want it.
One part of the
Did not want it. So that was like a mid-low, but the rest of that night was just it was a great time.
night.
But wait,
they have
so
an all-time beach pad there.
great beach pad. So off of that on Monday, sorry. No, Sunday. I went to Cabana.
Oh,
Great spot. So I met our friend Allie Rule there, and I walk in, and I don't know anybody there. So I, by the way, was going to drive to the city. It was pouring rain. I was like, I am not walking anymore in Long Beach in the rain. I'm not doing it. So Chris, my friend Chris, asked me to come to the city. So I drove to the city. I drove like 30 minutes, hit a cash-only
toll booth?
fucking toll booth. Why would I have cash on me? It's 2021. Couldn't go to the city. So I just said, fuck it. I whipped a U-turn, went back.
They didn't let you go?
No, they wouldn't. There was only cash. They wouldn't let me go through you have to pay the toll. You can't just be like, oh, yeah, get me next time.
Yeah, but isn't
you
there
gotta
like
pay
a
it.
new thing where this feels...
I don't think so.
Was there a person at the toll and
There
they
was
were
a-
like, sorry, man?
There was a guy, and I think I was just fed up. I walked so...
Yeah, it sounds like you gave up pretty
I-
quick.
I
I
did.
feel like that was one of those things where it's like you can write your license or something and then they send you it in the mail or
yeah,
something.
and the whole
You
probably,
send them fucking 7 quarters.
Probably. Yeah, just quarters.
Come on, man. Just let me go.
Right. Honestly, it was a terrible idea to go to the city. It was just so stupid. So I turned around, went
That
back.
sounds very out of character for what I thought you would do on Sunday.
Exactly. And I knew that. So I came back, went to Cabana, walked in, and I knew like only 1 or 2 people there. Shannon had left. So I just knew Allie. And some girl runs up to me, dude. And I'm talking to like 8 people that don't know. And this girl runs up to me. She goes, oh my God, I don't mean to be creepy right now. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going to happen now? Like, nothing good ever starts when someone's like, I don't want to be creepy. So she goes, I don't want to be fucking creepy. And she's so nervous, and she's like borderline hyperventilating. She's going to fucking hear this. And she goes, but I just wanted to say I fucking love your podcast. And it was Emily's Little. Your girlfriend's Little.
Oh,
She's
really?
like, listen, like, I follow you guys. Like, I feel so weird because I know everything about you. Like, I know about your brother Frankie and like Sabrina and like Lola. Like, I know everything about you, and I feel like it's crazy. So I just had to come up and say hi. And I was just like, hey, man, like, what's up? And it was just another one of those just sweet ass moments.
Wait.
So shout out to you, girl. I forgot her name because I'm an ass.
Oh my God! Now I'm so on the spot right now.
She
to
knows
remember.
you very well.
I know.
She knows Emily
I
really
can
well.
Picture her face, but I can't remember her name. I'm
Text
such
Emily.
a bad guy.
I think it started with a B. Maybe
Brianna.
Brianna. There you go.
Brianna.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
she
job.
listens.
Yeah, she listens hard.
Wow.
So what up, Brianna?
Love that.
It made my whole fucking day.
Wow.
Because I was having a rough day up until that point. That made the fuck out of
Does
my
she
day.
live in Long Beach?
I believe so, yeah. I think so. I want to say so. It was just locals. Like, it was pouring rain.
Wow. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna die at that.
Yeah.
What's
so it was
up,
cool.
Brianna? How are you? It's been a
Yeah.
minute.
Fuck yeah. So that was just a cool weekend for the boys.
Love that for you.
Yeah.
So my high of the week was.
I'm so curious. Dylan wouldn't tell me this.
So we walked into Joe's apartment on. When was that? I guess we
Saturday.
had come back for. It was probably like 8:30 on the Saturday. We
was
walked
this week, right?
It was this weekend.
Yeah,
this
it was
past
this
weekend.
It was Saturday.
And we walk into the apartment building, and it opens up. Right? There's like a lobby there. Joe opens the door, and there's like a girl who's like probably our age and was very attractive. And she was looking at Joe. This girl, I have never in my life seen a person so publicly I fuck someone in my whole life. Like this shit, well, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, lady. You ain't got a mask on. COVID's over. Just put your fucking face away. This girl was... This is what I imagined it was. I was like, I remember just being like, holy fucking shit, lady. To the point where I thought, I have come up with this plan already. There is one, with 100% certainty, I can say that in your apartment complex, there's group chats, right? They were telling,
Yeah.
oh yeah, we got a group chat.
There's group chats.
Has anyone seen the new hot Italian guy group chat going on right now? Because this girl was looking at you like she saw a fucking leprechaun at the end of a golden goddamn rainbow, dude. And you were the goddamn...
I was the gold?
You were the gold, okay?
Or was I the leprechaun?
No,
I think you were
I
the
don't know.
leprechaun. I was your gold?
Sure.
All right, cool.
She wanted to fuck you. All I know is that.
Bro, I remember when
This
that
girl-
happened. I was like, I walked in. I didn't realize she was standing there. And I looked up. We made like direct eye contact. And then the look happened.
Yeah.
And I was just like, and I like looked away. I was just like, oh my God, that was like penetrating.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
liked it, but I was so nervous.
It was as if she had heard about you through the group. She's like, oh my God, have you seen the new Italian guy?
Oh,
the new
that's your
hot guy?
theory.
Yeah, the new hot guy. And she like finally saw you and you were looking good that night and you fucking delivered on those looks.
Thanks, bro.
And she was not okay.
I was not okay.
I think everyone was like, did everyone just see that girl just do that? And everyone was like, yeah, holy shit.
Dude, we got in that elevator because we were like, this is an elevator day. And we got in that elevator, and I remember everybody was just like, did we? And Dylan was like, did you see the look? Did you see the way she looked at you?
My first question was like, Joe, did you know that girl? Because,
Never seen her in my whole life.
well,
Never seen her in my whole
you
life.
should maybe find out who she is.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do that in a not, I live in your building, and I'm going to knock on doors kind of a way. But yeah, I'll try
Maybe
to figure it out.
make a lost connection
Yeah.
Craigslist situation.
Well, I have access to these group chats, but I don't know how to get into the group chat. I've met like 2 guys in the building, but how do you? I don't know how to get like added. Do I have to go to an event, like a building event?
Yeah, go to an event. Don't they play
Okay.
cornhole on Thursdays?
They play cornhole on like I think it's Tuesdays or Tuesdays or Wednesdays. They play cornhole, and then they have a poker night one Thursday a month. They have a poker night the last
really?
Thursday of every month. So I suck at poker. I don't know if that's my in. I don't know if my in is sucking at like card games. Like I'm not like a man's man with the card games. I smoked a fucking cigar yesterday though, which made me feel like my balls were dragging on the floor.
Nice.
Yeah, it was sick.
That's a good feeling.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I watched the rest of The Last Dance. And at the end, Michael Jordan's smoking a long, skinny cigar. My dad was smoking a cigar yesterday, and we were going to go have a putting competition. And I saw him smoking the cigar, and I was just like, Dad, you want to grab me a cigar? And he goes, yeah. I was like, make it a long, skinny one. Like I told him to.
Yo, you Michael Jordan?
I was chafing that thing like Jordan.
Yo.
Yeah, it was sick.
Don't Don't you
dude.
get it now? My Michael Jordan mentality.
100%.
We got to be Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I'm you know.
We're the '90s Bulls. But
We're the 90s Bulls.
We haven't won the NBA Finals yet.
Yeah, this is like we're the '90s Bulls before they got Jordan almost. Like
Yeah.
we're still on the come up,
We're in the '80s.
right? We're in like the late '80s. Yeah,
Where they
we're still
suck
drinking in
ass.
the locker room.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh man.
So the
The low.
low of the week.
Big low of the week. Wait, so I told Frank and Sabrina
Huge
that
low of the week.
I didn't want to tell them this story until today. I wanted
Yeah.
them to hear it live.
It was a big time low. We go
So-
out to lunch.
Yeah.
We come back from lunch, and
We went out and we had like it was a long lunch. We had drinks.
one would say we were having a good time.
I would go
One
out
would
on a
say
limb.
we were having a really good Saturday, and we were very excited for the night that was upon us. It was Memorial Day weekend. We weren't letting the weather bring us down. We were rallying nonetheless.
And the weather did not bring us down,
The weather did not bring us down.
but something did.
Something did bring us down. We come back into the apartment. First thing we realized, Jasmine got into her bag. That we left Jasmine at Joe's apartment.
Right.
Jasmine got into her bag and like ate through her plastic bag full of treats and ate all the treats.
A whole Ziploc of treats.
A whole Ziploc
Right.
of treats. A dog is a dog.
Emily's a little bit animated about that in the moment. I would say.
I would say it was like a 6 out of 10.
Which it should have been a 2.
It should have been a 2 out of 10.
but it was a 6.
I love you, honey. I love you.
Love you, Em.
I love you.
It was a 6.
It was a 6.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh my god, she did this."
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Then we peel right, and Jasmine got into her pill box and ate like 4 days of her heart murmur and
Thyroid.
hypothyroid medication.
So now, by the way, Jasmine's a
We've
10,
fully
an
bottomed
11.
out now.
Yeah,
We're bottoming out.
right. She's an 11-year-old.
11-year-old,
Like Yorkie.
13-pound Yorkie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she's obese, and she's.
I mean, watch
she's
your
not-
mouth.
She's listen. She is
Watch your
obese.
fucking mouth.
Listen.
Listen.
I'm sorry.
Don't
You want me to lie?
fat shame.
Do you want me to? I'm not fat shaming. I didn't say fuck you, you obese bitch. I
Her-
said she's obese. Comment.
I'll allow it.
Okay. So my point is, she's not the picture of health. You know what I mean? So overdosing on drugs isn't what you want to do as like someone with congestive heart failure.
We're all concerned
Okay.
here. Yeah, it's
Right.
not a great situation.
She's on heart medication. She took all of them.
The situation warranted at least an 8 out of 10 on the freakout scale, but we gave it the full 30 out of 10.
I would say we held it together. We were like, okay,
Like,
we're
okay,
probably
we
gonna
gotta-
have to get her to throw up. We're gonna, we'll figure this out. Let's take her to a vet.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the fucking closest vet's 30 miles away. It's like,
Yeah,
probably not.
everyone's like calling someone in Emily's family, calling the nearest vet, calling the toxic control, calling the pills people,
Manufacturer.
We
and
were
shit.
just bugging the fuck
There's
out.
Googling going. There's screaming.
There's screaming.
Then there's crying.
There's
we
crying.
We show up, so we get the chemical control guy on the phone or whatever, and he's like, or the ER, the vet ER, he's like, all right, come to our location as soon as possible. Like,
Yeah.
do not give her the hydrogen peroxide to make her throw up. Come right here.
Yeah.
We go there.
It was to
And
the
it was
vet
the
place
wrong,
in Long Beach.
Right, it was the wrong fucking place.
It wasn't an emergency. My mother refuses to move to Long Beach despite its just very nice place to live.
Wonderful place to live.
Refuses to live there because there is no hospital.
Yeah.
If you know. Or apparently
24-hour vet.
animal hospital.
Right.
That's an emergency situation.
Right. They're a very laid back people.
So when we get to the vet place in Long Beach, we realize it's closed. We call back the thing. They're like, "Oh no, we're in Carl Place, which is a town like 30 minutes from there."
30-minute drive.
So
in the
then
middle
at
of
that
Memorial
point,
Day weekend in the rain.
we all start fucking bugging out.
Yeah.
And then Emily's like, "I think I'm just gonna make her throw up." So she starts fingering Jasmine's mouth, trying to get her to fucking throw up. And then that's not working, and Jasmine's
Obviously.
just like freaking the fuck out. And then Emily just at this point absolutely lost it at this point.
No, wait.
And just goes,
No, the trigger, before you tell that, the trigger got Emily. I just am looking at Dylan, and I'm in my head, I'm like, is Dylan like, I thought
I was
Dylan was
being
about to sob.
very quiet.
He was silent.
I
And
was
I'm like,
silent.
Dylan's about to cry that Jasmine's possibly fucked. That's what I'm thinking. And all of a sudden, Dylan just goes, okay, fuck this. We're going to the
Well, that's
hospital.
because, hold on. Let me explain. I was being silent because I honestly wasn't too concerned because I was like, it's only like a couple days of meds. She is asymptomatic.
Right.
She has absolutely no
She was
symptoms.
pumped.
She was pumped we were there. She was playing with us. She was like, there was no issues with it. So then once we started doing the finger into the mouth, that's when Jasmine started just being like, what the fuck is going on right now? And then Emily's just like freaked out and was like, there's something wrong with her eyes. Like, and then she was like, holy shit, we gotta drive 30 fucking minutes to the next place. And I was like, everyone shut the fuck up now. Get in the car.
This ends now. Like,
Because it was like, we weren't going anywhere. The wheels were spinning, but we were like in neutral.
Right.
And we weren't acting. We were just freaking.
And the second Dylan raised his voice, Emily's eyes shoot tears. And that's when, like, the waterworks start. She's just like, ah! She's, like, holding her dying dog. She's just like, oh, no! And we're just like, get in the fucking car! Stop fucking crying! Get in the car! Oh,
Tension was high.
Tension was super high.
Tension was super high. We get in the car. We're still freaking out. We're trying to get Emily's mom on the phone. She had just eaten a weed brownie.
Is that what happened? She was being so fucking useless. I was like, yo, this lady is baked, dude. Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's what happened.
Yeah.
She kept asking like very calm questions. She's like, well, how long ago did she take the pills? Well,
And Emily's
do you know
like,
exactly
she
the
ate
amount?"
4 days worth, Mom! She ate 4 days worth!
Joanne was just like, okay, I see, okay. Do you know where the vet is? Like, it was
We
so
don't know.
calm.
We're figuring it out. We're figuring it out, Mom.
It was so
I was
fucking
like, get
calm.
off the phone.
I was like, yo,
it's just not helping in this moment.
It's like, Joanne, I love you, but like, we got to get her out of this equation. Like, there's enough. There's enough.
This is what my thing was. I was like, okay, we're driving to the vet. The vet is 30 minutes away. How about we all just shut the fuck up and sit in silence for 30 minutes because us screaming and yelling's not going to get us there any faster.
100%.
So we finally get to the vet. We go in. We explain the situation. And they're like, were you the people that called us 9 times? And we were like, yes, that's us. And they're like, okay, everyone take a deep breath. Like, they were all like fucking chilling, dude. We were sitting in the lobby and everyone inside was just like cracking up, having a good time. I'm like, okay, they don't seem concerned. I'm not concerned. They go in, they take Jasmine's vitals. They bring her back. Jasmine's like, they were like, her vitals are normal. We're going to wait for the vet. So then they start coming out and they're like, so how much of the medication did you take? And we were like 4 days worth of this one and this one. They're like, okay, like, yeah, like that's pretty sure that's not a big deal at all. But like, we'll make sure the vet knows. Okay. So they come back. The vet says it's a non-issue. The vet's just like, not a big deal at all. Not a big deal, guys.
So
it was such not a big deal that they didn't charge us.
Yeah, exactly. It was like,
That's
so it didn't warrant the tears and this hysteria. Is that what you're saying? Got it. Okay.
So
Got it.
we were just freaking out, right? Okay, cool. We'll be back. Hopefully never.
We smoked a little weed today. We might have been paranoid.
Yeah. So that was the low of the week.
That was the low of the week by far. In the moment, low. Honestly, telling the story was kind of fun.
It was kind of fun. I love, that was, it was, it wasn't great.
Let me also say that, let me add something really quick. Low of the week was that. Low of the month, I think we need to have like a wote of the month. Emily's picture should be hanging as the wote of the month this month. I love you, Emily. You're the best. I love you. You sucked this month. You fucking really screwed the pooch. And
Listen,
I mean it literally.
I'm trying to step up to the plate and defend my fiance.
Don't. You're going to have to give me this one. She fainted and broke her face, and I scared the bejesus out of everybody. She threw up on the beach, and then she fucking killed her dog. She's killing me here. She might have a 2-week ban from Long Beach.
No, she has to come. Well, we're not coming this weekend. So,
okay, so all right, so she can come back next week.
Sweet.
Good. Brief hiatus, then she'll be back.
Yeah.
And if you're the wote of
just
the
gotta
month,
get her
2 months in a row, then we revisit.
She's got to get her
ban.
sea legs back a little bit.
Sea legs back.
She's got to get her sea legs back.
Okay.
That's how I'm. That's
All
how
right,
I'm afraid.
all right, I appreciate
And I love her with all my heart.
I
So,
definitely appreciate you.
watch your tongue.
Yeah, I appreciate you trying to defend your fiance. There's
Yeah.
just you have no weight there. You have nothing.
Well, the only thing I do have is a change of subject. So I have another low of the week, which is also a surprise to you. So
Oh, shit.
I have another one.
Oh, my
So on
God.
Saturday night, dude, I was walking back. So Joe leaves, like me and him leave the party at like,
Oh, yeah.
like 12:30. We leave this like Islanders watch party. And we leave at like 12:30. And Joe had some friends from Fordham that were like partying up the street. And I was like just kind of toasted after the whole Jasmine thing. So we split ways and I'm walking back. I get to your apartment. I don't have keys. So I have to buzz in and like Emily's going to let me in. And I now have remembered it, but I really have had a lot of trouble remembering what apartment you live in.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I'm standing in your lobby fucking slamming on 6J. Joe lives in 3J. It's about 1 in the morning.
Do you ever remember going up 6 flights of steps to get to my fucking apartment, bro?
I'm going to say this. I was a little fucked up, man. All right?
You're a fucking idiot.
I was a little fucked up.
Oh, my God.
All right? So I'm ringing on 6J, ringing on it, calling Emily, ringing on it, and someone just answers eventually. She's like, hello? And I was like, does that sound like Emily? Why does she sound so mad? I was like, Emily, open the door. And it was just like, hello, who is this? Screaming. I was like, oh, shit. That's the wrong fucking thing. And then I get Emily on the phone. I was like, dude, buzz me in right now. And she was like, what? I was like, buzz me in right now. So she opens the door, and I was like convinced the person was like going to be so pissed, like come down and like yell at me or something. So I literally bolted up the stairs, like up those stairs into 3J.
Dude,
So-
you're going to get me evicted from this place.
No, it's fine.
Oh, my God. That is a low. Also, Emily took my key. Did you bring it?
I forgot.
Dope.
She texted me a picture of it.
That helps. I'm glad. I could totally do a bunch with the pic of it.
I will, well, you just banned her for 2 weeks, so we'll bring it when we're allowed back.
That worked out for you, huh? You bitch. Oh, fuck. That's funny. Wow, that was fun.
That was fun.
All right, moving on. This is just what?
I'm just trying to keep track of time.
Word. Yeah. We're like 20 minutes in.
No,
25.
We're 6:40.
Yeah, I know it. That's the
Oh,
time
that's
of the day.
Time of the day.
You thought that was 6 minutes of us talking? Are you fucking
No, obviously
nuts?
not. I just thought Frankie didn't have it on or something. Usually we have a ticking thing.
Right, you do. Yeah, Frankie's been slacking on the ticking.
We don't.
Actually, I just know that you guys have a time limit, so I figured this would be more
Be
helpful.
better? Oh, fact. Okay,
This is
yeah.
shit.
So we have
Oh, I didn't.
we have
critique
40
you.
minutes to
I
get
didn't
through this,
critique you.
or 50 minutes, whatever.
So let's get into some headlines.
Yeah. So
I saw this one. Tim Tebow tells the NFL Network he will wear number 81 as a tribute to his former Florida teammate, the late, great Aaron Hernandez.
And for those of you who are foggy of memory or like not sports people, Aaron Hernandez is in fact the Aaron Hernandez that murdered like 3 people, went to jail, and then tragically committed suicide so that his daughter can get like money, and she couldn't get the money because it wasn't like allowed under suicide.
Oh, is that how that played out?
I'm pretty sure.
Did you
that's how
watch
it
the
played out.
doc?
No.
I didn't either.
Wow, we should have. That would have been
I
great
know.
for this, huh?
That would have been good for this
But,
headline here.
that would have been great for this. Were you banking on me watching it?
I just thought that was a
You saw-
crazy.
Frankie saw it.
Here we go.
Always here to bail you guys.
Let's go.
Yeah, Frankie's our knowledge pool. He just bails us
You're
out.
the
on
docs
us.
guy. You see
Yeah.
the docs.
Yeah, but you're right. Oh, I'm like Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, that was fucking the showmanship from this kid today. He's throwing the mic around.
All right, I was gonna sing a song. Yeah, no, but you're right. They didn't get
Mama.
they didn't get the money because life insurance. Once they know that it's a suicide,
Yeah.
you don't get the money.
Right.
Because
it has
otherwise
to
you
be
could
a
just kill
medical-
yourself and
Right.
and then
Right,
everybody
right.
would do that instead of like if you were So
I will say this though. I saw that Tim Tebow, because Tim Tebow's a man of God.
very much so.
Very much a man of God. So I saw this and I was like, this just doesn't add up.
Doesn't.
It doesn't add up at all. This man of God. He did the Tebow. Remember
But
the Tebow?
it does kind of.
But I saw this thing that he made a speech saying that Aaron Hernandez didn't kill those people.
He was in the doc. Yeah.
CTE killed those people. So it was like a CTE awareness situation, which I'm still like,
Oh, because Aaron Hernandez had CTE? I'm sorry, did he have it in college and fucking high school when he was doing that shit? Like that?
I don't know nearly enough details about Aaron
Listen,
Hernandez. So when I did pluck this one, I was hoping about that you guys had some more in.
Well, let me say this much. So, honestly, we're on the topic of CTE. Huge problem.
Huge problem.
Definitely, I couldn't be more for CTE awareness. But also, Aaron Hernandez was a dirty scumbag, like most of his life. So, I mean, if you're like stock full of fucking guns all over the place as like a college athlete, you're probably I
Is
don't
that
know.
the situation?
Yeah, he had guns. He was like running with gangs and shit in college. No bueno.
I just don't know how that went so under the radar of Bill Belichick. Or was he just
Well, you're a
like,
sick
if you
athlete, Bill
produce,
Be-
bro, you can do whatever you want on Friday nights.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck, dude. He doesn't give a fuck.
Tebow, man.
Dude. First of all, Tebow. You leave the NFL because you were a bad quarterback, and then you try to play professional baseball. Awesome. Support. That's great. Cool. Good try. Unfortunately, he was like kind of a laughingstock in the MLB. So he does not ever make it to the Mets release him, right? Then you're like making this big announcement how you're coming back to the NFL as a tight end, which you should have been anyway because you're 6'6" and like 280 pounds. Probably always should have been a tight end. So you're making this announcement. You're getting ridiculed because it's like, give it up, guy. Not from me. I love Tebow. Go for it. But like people are saying, give it up, guy. And then you're going to fucking, what is this guy? You think like a God guy wouldn't be a headlines guy.
He's a PR move guy.
He's a big PR guy. It's
Yeah.
like, yo, you're supposed to be for God, but you're like for the
clout?
weird fame. Yeah, it's not like the
Clout.
good. Yeah, it's weird.
Dude, you know those churches in the South.
I do know some of those churches in the South.
You know
yeah.
those churches in the South, what they doing over there.
They're darn.
I don't know what they're doing, but they're just like making millions and millions of dollars. I don't
Is
know
that
if-
what he's in? Is he in one of those churches?
I don't think he's one of those
Like
churches.
the
I'm just saying you can be
televangelist
close
guys?
to God and also be like a businessman.
Yeah, true. True, but Tebow's, I don't know if he's
Yeah,
like
he's-
a business, I guess, man.
Yeah, he's playing you, dog.
Yo, getting played by God and Tebow? Shit. Yo,
It's fucking working.
holy shit, man.
Yeah.
Jesus. Wait, also now, speaking of Jesus, though, Tebow, maybe he's wearing Aaron Hernandez's. I wish he would have just said it was a forgiveness thing. Because that's a very religious concept of like, oh, like nobody's perfect. I forgive you, buddy. Like, you're still, I love you anyway.
What about the
type of
people
thing.
he murdered's family?
They can't be pumped.
They can't be pumped.
No,
This
they're,
guy-
not, they're
this
definitely not
guy-
going to be a Tebow guy.
This guy catches a touchdown on like a Sunday afternoon, and then he like kneels down, like prays to God. He's like, "Yo, my boy Aaron Hernandez," and then someone's like, "Yo, that fucking guy murdered my daughter, asshole."
What about the rest of the religious population? You think they're like, okay, yeah, like support, or you think they're like, dude, that's a murderer, like he's in hell. or
Well,
some
God
shit. I don't
forgives,
know.
right?
I guess. That's
But
what
then,
I'm saying.
But then I thought if you killed yourself, it was like not to get
That's
too
a
not
mortal
to get-
sin. That's a mortal sin. You
so
go
then
straight
you
to hell.
That's an auto hell.
Auto hell.
Does the Catholic Church they didn't revise that with like mental health illness and shit like that, where it's
I
like
feel like, I mean, if the intention of the suicide is to give your daughter like $2 million, even though you brutally failed at it, unfortunately, you know, no, but it's not.
it's hard
I
to
don't
find
think the Catholic Church
it's
has
hard to
leniency.
muster up the sympathy card for Aaron Hernandez.
I never even considered it. I can't believe Tebow of all people is the
There
guy.
were mad people on like Twitter that were like, I was just like, this is a fucking botched headline. And then there's mad people just like, yo, Tim Tebow is just like really doing God's work out there. Like, and I was just like, what the fuck? Really?
It's so weird. People are so quick to cancel like everybody for like dumb shit, but like we're not. Aren't we way canceled on Aaron Hernandez? He's like post-mortem canceled. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then like you'd think like in this world, Tebow would immediately be canceled for like patronizing fucking Aaron Hernandez.
You
Patronizing
can't
the word?
cancel Jesus, dude.
Can't cancel Jesus.
Tim Tebow is low-key a reincarnation of Jesus.
If you could have canceled Jesus, he'd been canceled by now.
I think, yeah. Jesus.
Jesus.
So,
Speaking of Jesus, no, I'm just kidding. What?
Elliot Page.
Wait, I don't know if anybody in this room other than us is going to know who that is.
Elliot Page is the
Everyone knows.
Oh, you do know? I just didn't know if you knew the Switch name.
what would you say that
What? Why?
Elliot Page was
the
what was her
girl who
name?
played Juno.
Was Juno.
I don't know her actual name.
yeah, I don't
I
remember.
was really hoping you were going to bail me out on that.
know.
I don't remember her
I don't
actual
know
name.
things.
But yeah, she was the girl who played Juno. No longer. She had a sex change and she's Elliot Page now. And now I want to hear you talk about this.
Yeah, so Elliot Page. I just think Elliot Page came out with a pic. He was in a bathing suit,
Yeah, can we get the pickup?
showing off his top surgery, and fucking bomb ass new 6-pack. Is that
Shredded.
always there?
I'm gonna try to. What was her
Was
name?
that always
before?
there? Where do I fucking sign up for that one? I know I'm already a guy, but can I like call myself a guy and then fucking get a 6-pack like that shit, dude? Damn.
You're gonna have to get some surgery. You get that 6-pack. That's what happened. Wait. So are these real abs?
I heard on the Scholes podcast that you could take like your fat and like put them in there to like make them look like bulkier or some
It was,
shit.
it was Ellen,
That seems
it was
dumb.
Ellen Page before Elliot.
Ellen Page
Right.
before. Yeah, there's armpit hair in there. Wow, good for you.
Elliot Page is just, this pic came out. He's in a bathing suit. He's like just looking like he's ready for white boy, fuck boy summer.
Yeah, Frankie,
It looks
pull up
like
the
he's
picture.
about to team up with Tom Hanks' fucking son, and they're about to both have the wildest, just macking on chicks all summer.
Yo,
That's what it looks like in this pic.
dude, Elliot looks like he slings. I said it to Dylan. I was like, he looks like short. You know the short, skinny guy that well, I don't know how many porn enthusiasts listen to the podcast, but like, there's always like the short, skinny white guy with like just a hog. And this guy gives off like short, skinny white guy hog energy to me.
Elliot,
I don't
know
know.
if-
Guy 6-pack.
I don't know if anyone's gonna have a hotter white boy summer than Elliot Page is about to have.
Dude, it's his first white boy summer.
It's his first white boy summer. White boy summers are backer than back.
Yeah.
And he should honestly show up to Fire Island and then walk right into Sandbar, head down to Parker House in Jersey, and just have himself a goddamn day.
Just slinged it.
He's gonna be cleaning up down
He's
there.
gonna be slinging.
Now,
peen.
I have a question for you, Joe.
Okay.
If you were to transition into a girl, I noticed that a lot of times they take very like what was it, Ellen to Elliot? Like I always notice it's like very close.
I would
I
not
would go
pick-
very far away.
I'd go very far. I would.
Would
not,
you go? Would you not go Josephina?
Definitely not Josephina.
Josephina.
Oh, definitely not.
No, I would
Honestly-
not go Delona.
I'm sure. It was Delona of the name.
I don't know.
I think it's just Dylan, bro. You could be Dylan, just Dillon.
No,
That's hot.
DYLAN is. I would never go to DI.
I'm just gonna be.
Look at Elliot Page looking jacked as hell.
Frankie's like, damn.
I want to fucking jump off a cliff. And I'm gonna be honest. I want to fucking never have this on my computer ever again.
Why?
Why?
Commit suicide
Oh, why?
because of the obvious. I don't have to go.
That's just
into
a man, Frankie.
just a
That's
man.
another man,
That
just like
was
you
once
or I.
A female.
Yeah, and he's ready to
That's-
fucking crush the summer up.
You know what
bro.
I'm really focusing on? Do they? What the fuck is an Adam's apple? Like, do they enhance your Adam's apple when you get a sex change, or does it
I don't
come
even
in?
think I have an Adam's apple. Oh, I got
well,
one a little bit.
you're borderline not a man to begin with.
That's true. I am Delona.
Dude, Elliot Page is better looking as a man than a good amount of my guy friends. I mean, at least looks more masculine at the very least.
It's gonna
Like,
take me a second to not see Juno, but
yeah,
like
I still see Juno, but like I don't know. I wonder.
I
so
don't-
this
I
is.
don't-
I wonder for a guy because I feel like there's a very passionate group of men in the population that were like super attracted to Ellen Page.
okay.
You know what I mean? I was never really into her. Like, she
Yeah,
was
I
never
was-
my vibe. But I wonder what it's like if you were like super attracted to Ellen Page and now you're looking at Elliot Page with a 6-pack and like probably a huge dick.
Wait, say that one more time.
What?
If you were,
Huh?
if you were a girl or a guy not
If
attracted?
you were a guy attracted to her when she was a woman, what it's like looking at her with her masculine big dick energy.
Are you? Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
That's a curious
Because
question.
that's a different. Like I'm looking at her, I'm just like I can see a guy because I never like was like into her as a woman.
I would, yeah.
So like I can see I'm easily seeing a dude here.
Me too.
Like I know I'm definitely seeing a dude who used to be a woman, but I see a dude nonetheless.
yeah.
Frankie's having a harder time seeing a dude for different reasons though. But as a guy who is like super attracted to her, I wonder what that's like. Because have you ever had a woman that you were super attracted to become no longer a woman? You've never had that experience. It's got to be a wild experience.
I don't think I have,
Exactly.
but there are some good. Yeah, I've never had.
Have
that.
you ever had a man you were obviously not attracted to become a woman that you were then attracted to?
I am gonna be honest. I know zero transvestites. Is that-
I don't mean in person. I mean celebrity. Is transvestite definitely not the right word to use,
That's,
bro?
What is it? Trans person.
Transsexual, I think.
Trans person.
Transvestite is someone who cross dresses. Vestite.
Oh, vest. They're
It means
referring
you
to
dress.
vests.
Right. Vestite. That's the Latin root.
No fucking shot.
I can't wait till I'm just right on this and you suck a dick.
Whose dick?
It's probably Ellen Page's. Elliot Page's dick. I bet you it's not
A person
acceptable-
transvestite. A person who dresses in clothes primarily associated with the opposite sex.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's up? What's up? Who's woke? You pussy? Woke ass Dylan strikes out. Bitch.
I don't want to be. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well, yeah. I don't know any trans people.
Any
I know
transgender
zero in person in real life.
I
RL, I know zero.
think I actually recently I think I do know one. I can't remember
I
off the
just
top of
got
my
a
head.
text
From who?
from our mother.
Oh no.
Our grandmother calls them transactions.
She's so cute and little and Italian. Like, she's so fucking
That's
Italian. Oh, shit, that's hilarious.
That's really good.
Transactions. Oh, shucks. Fuck, she sent me the same thing. Oh, man. My mom said easy on the F-bombs.
Oh,
Valid.
valid.
I'm not even going to argue that.
That one is always there. We
What?
got to work on that one.
The F-bomb? For
Yeah.
me or for you or for us?
I think for the both of us.
Yeah.
It just slips right in there.
It's so comfortable to say.
It's so comfortable.
If you're like feeling, it's like a nervous tick almost. Like if you're feeling awkward during a sentence and you say fuck, you're immediately less awkward.
Mm-hmm. We will try, though.
I'll try. I'm not going to try. It's like such a unconscious thing. You really can't fix it. And I'm not going to hire like a speech therapist.
We could.
I could barely afford my regular therapist, which is much more essential to my well-being. Oh, shit.
So, next up, we'll talk about. You want to explain this one?
Well, where are we up to? Are we doing
The drunk teen.
Okay, yeah. So Memorial Day weekend is like probably I would say it's that weekend and Labor Day weekend are the two drunkest weekends of the year, probably.
4th of July.
Yeah, I think 4th of July goes under the radar a little bit. Like, I think beginning of the summer, end of the summer are the two drunkest.
Yeah, Memorial Day is like pretty.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
you're more likely to get a weekend house in the beginning and end of the summer than, like, the July 4th.
Sure.
And, like, tear it apart. But anyway. So, this weekend, Memorial Day weekend, some kid stumbled home drunk into his house and woke up asleep in an Airbnb that was rented out by only cops. It was only cops, and he woke up in handcuffs. And I'm like, it just
Not great.
Not a good night.
Not great. Not great to start your summer. That
Talk
way.
about the scaries. That was probably Saturday night into Sunday,
Yeah.
like those Sunday scaries. And if you're those cops, though, you gotta be cracking up, dude. Like a
Yeah.
passed out, like 22-year-old kid in your fucking house.
One of the cops like went up to the other one. They're like, "Yo, you got back late last night." He's like, "It was like 11 o'clock." But it was like 3 a.m. They heard the guy, like, he thought it was his friend coming home late from the bar.
Dude, that is like, you ever get home, like, you ever wake up and just not really know how you got home? We all have.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't know why I'm even asking.
Have you ever woken up in a place you didn't realize where you were? I've done that plenty of
That's
times.
never happened to me before.
Really?
I don't think I've ever woken up and had no clue where I was. Except, oh my God, this weekend it happened to me. Oh my God.
Shut up.
I swear to God. But it wasn't that dramatic, though. This weekend, so Sunday night, that Sunday when I saw the girl at the bar that was a fan of us. What up, Brianna? Sunday night, I was like not gonna really drink that much because I got so trashed Saturday and I got so trashed on Friday. I was like, I'm gonna chill out. All intents and purposes, I was trying to chill out. I ended up going to some mansion with my friend Allie. She was like, "Hey Joe, I'm going to like this." Everybody was leaving the bar. She's like, "I'm going to this like sick fucking house party. You want to come?" And I was just like, "Yeah, like, duh." So we go to this house. It was fucking insane. The guy he gave me a tour. This like financier guy. He was like a investment guy. He was 36. He's older than us.
So, did you get his insurance?
Well,
What?
we're officially best friends, so we'll work on it. What's up? So he gives me the tour of his house. He's got a fucking Porsche, a home gym. The Porsche was sick. He races cars. That was like one of his race cars. It was like sick. The sick house, dude. Everything was like automatic. Like the doors were automatic. The shades were automatic. Everything was marble. It was fucking nuts. So I go there and I have like a billion White Claws because I couldn't stop. I was just in awe where I was. I was just having such a good time. Then the end, and I was like fine though. I was like fucked up, but I was good. End of the night comes, this guy. It's just me, this dude, Allie, and then like the guy that she was there with. And the guy just goes, "You like bourbon?" And I was just like, "I love bourbon." And he was like, "I gotta show you something." So he brings out this bourbon. Honestly, I didn't really enjoy it, but
You got to drink it with the guy.
The host, he was being a
He
hell
just
of a
showed you his
host.
Porsche, and you got to drink his
Right,
bourbon
like
now.
he gave me the treatment. He was like, we were boys. Like I don't think I left his side the whole night. So he pours me a fat glass of whiskey with a big ball ice cube and shit. And I drank the whole fucking thing. And at the end of the night when you're drinking hard liquor, it's that just blackout ensues. So I woke up on my couch. I would never go to sleep on my couch. I woke up on my couch with a box of pizza on top
My
of me.
guy.
Yeah.
My guy.
Oh, yeah.
On top of you?
Like the empty box of pizza was on top of me. I had eaten all the pizza.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah, it was all gone.
Do you remember it?
I remember eating the pizza, but I don't remember falling asleep on my couch underneath the pizza box.
Okay.
So I was just sitting up like this, asleep, with the pizza box in my lap, like that. I woke up at like 9:30 in the morning.
Nice. I'll say
So,
this. That's a great
didn't remember
story. The whole point, this kid ended up in like a cop's house. You ended up in your own apartment.
That's what I'm saying. I know.
You know,
I know.
The beginning was sick. The guy's
Right.
house is dope.
Right. I know. I'm not that much of a blackout. I don't black out that
It
often.
happened this weekend. I fucking forgot I fell asleep on my own couch.
I forgot I was in the comfort of my own home. I forgot. It was terrible.
So I wake up. I'm like, where am I? I'm on my own couch.
But it
Boom.
was, but for real though, it still had the
No,
feel. The
yeah, of
initial
course.
wake up, I was like,
You're
where
just
the
what
fuck am I?
Yeah. It's that's the thing. It's the
Right.
initial wake up. So I've had a million of those, but one of my friends, I will use his name. His name's Garrett. He has like an all-time fucking moment like this. So this is probably like 3 years ago in like Manasquan, Jersey, just like turning up, like they're on the Jersey Shore, like they're getting fucked up, they're having a great time, whatever. They get home, or no, they're like stumbling around at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and they're like trying to get cabs, and then one of their boys is like, "Yo, we can sleep in my caddy's house. They're not home for the weekend." He told us that like if I wanted to, like I can crash in there whenever I want. So like
His caddy.
he is the caddy for this guy.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah. Right off the bat, suspect.
Yeah,
Right off the bat,
It
suspect.
seems like a relationship where you shouldn't tread in this
Yeah,
fashion.
yeah. Right off the
okay.
bat, suspect. But they're drunk and they're like, let's do it. So they go to this guy's house. They like go through the back door. The back door is open. They go in the house and they all literally just start like, there was like 3 or 4 of them. They all just start like taking off their clothes and like into their underwear, like getting ready for bed in the living room. And he was the way Garrett tells the story. He's like, yeah, dude. So like we're all like stumbling around. Like we didn't have any time to get food. We get there, dude, and there's a full pie sitting on the counter. And we're like, the guy's away. Like we'll just buy him a new pie. So they all sit there and they
A
just
pizza pie or like a blueberry pie?
like a blueberry pie.
Okay.
And they
Makes
all
it way
sit there
better.
like 3 or 4 in the morning, just like house this blueberry pie, go to sleep, all in the living room. They wake up to like the lights turning on. Some old man is standing in the living room and he's like, "What are you boys doing in my house?" And then they like are like, "Oh, what? Like, oh, what's going on?" And the kid who says that it was the caddy, or like he was the caddy for him, he's too drunk and he won't wake up. They're like, "Oh no, like he's your caddy, right?" And they're like, "I've never fucking seen this guy in my life." And they're like, "Dude, wake up!" Like blah blah blah. So they're freaking out. The lady comes in. They're like, "Oh, what are you boys doing here?" So now it's like an old couple yelling at them. They're in the living room.
Oh my god. There's nothing worse than getting yelled at by an old couple, period.
Yeah, let alone breaking into their house and falling asleep in their living room and realizing it was not where you're supposed to be. So they wind up like calling the cops.
You ate their pie.
And you ate their pie, which
So-
it probably took hours to bake.
I think they wind up calling the cops. The cops come, like they're trying to leave. They're trying to like wake up their friend. The friend won't wake up. So they can't like leave in time. And the cops show up.
Dylan would be the one to get everybody here arrested, by the way.
Facts.
Waking him up is like trying to wake up a bowling ball. It's not going nowhere.
If we were in this situation and you were trying to wake me up and these old people are like very slowly calling the cops, you would probably be open hand slapping my face and I wouldn't budge.
I would end up dragging you by your left foot out the door. I would have to. I'd have no choice.
So the cops wind up showing up, but like I think they like knew the cops and they were kind of like beach cops. So they were like, "Yo, boys, like we're just gonna kind of like put on a show right now and like put you in cuffs, but like we're not gonna do anything, but like it's all good." So
that's
as they're
nice. That's
as they're
Hollywood.
doing it, the woman, the old lady's like screaming out the front door, and she's like, "These boys were ruining my life. These boys did this, and they ate my pie."
That's like an all-time line.
Yeah, it's an all-time line. It's an all-time line.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Wow, that is an all-time story.
Yeah.
I did remember a story of me waking up where I didn't know I was, but I don't think we have enough time.
Yeah, let's move it on.
Yeah.
So
It's a sick story.
this week on Earth, I got into aliens, baby.
Finally,
Your
It's
boy
all I've been waiting
watched the
for.
documentary, and guys, let me tell you something. If you haven't heard it from anyone here on this podcast, let me tell you that aliens are real, and we need to take that into our consideration of our lives, okay? You've definitely never heard this before, but it's true.
Nobody here has told you that. Definitely not. So I'm glad Dylan was the first one to tell you guys aliens are fucking real. Dylan shows up to my apartment on Saturday, and he was just like, bro, holy shit. And I was just like, what the fucking...
Yeah, it was
Oh.
awesome. It's hard to just take all that in as true, because it's just like, this guy's just like, without a doubt, The guy's basically like, I fucking hang out with aliens every Friday night.
Basically.
Yeah. Basically, that's what this guy says.
I mean, he doesn't not say that. He kind of does say that.
So just, just because we don't have a ton of time right now,
Mm-hmm.
where are you guys out on like maybe going on one of these things?
100%. I bought the app immediately, and me, Frankie, and Sabrina have already.
Have you tried to summon them?
No, not yet.
Why?
We have to all be together. We have to all do it the right way.
Okay.
We're not like in,
It's like a
an
mountains
area.
trip.
You have to, you have to be like in the open,
Yeah, you gotta go mountains.
Okay.
not really Long Island, or like
Yeah.
maybe Montauk or.
Yeah, we were thinking of Montauk.
Aliens, I heard, go to Montauk.
Dude, Long Island has so many UFO sightings. So many. This year it went up like 200% also, COVID.
Did he watch both? Do you watch both?
He only watched
No, I watched the
Fifth
other one
Kind.
too.
Oh, you did?
I
You
think I
watched-
did watch that
No,
one,
no,
but
no.
it didn't hit us hard.
Unacknowledged?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
With the
I
same
think
guy?
we watched it.
No, we watched Phenomenon.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
If Dylan was not ready for Phenomenon,
it's
he
with
needed
the,
to watch
It's with
this
the
one.
same guy. This one.
This one is with the exact
But
same
it-
guy that produced that
yeah.
one. Right.
Yeah,
but
I'll
it's more
say-
about the government shit, which makes everybody mad, and it's an anger-inducing thing.
Yeah, I would say like right after it, Emily's whole energy and vibe was like, she was like, cool. I was really down with the whole energy, whatever you put out in the world, it feels that way, and we're super messed up right now. So like aliens are coming to visit us, and it's like that's pretty crazy, but I can get down with that. Like there is a lot of terrible things going on. We should all just love each other and live one.
One would say all the terrible things.
All the
going on
terrible
right now.
things are
Yeah.
happening, and I'm with that. But I was pretty freaking angry that the whole portrayal of like what the government does to like, I just didn't like that. It
I
made
know.
me super mad.
It makes you so
It
mad.
made me super mad.
It makes you more mad because this is the feeling I get, and I get it every day because now all these different articles are coming out about UFOs and like the Pentagon. And it's all like everybody's getting scared and shit. They're trying to scare you, and it's just like annoying that having watched that and knowing that like 95% of the population hasn't watched that, and they're all like freaking out when they
Yeah.
hear shit like this, and it's just like kind of like you feel like helpless, like you can't. You just want to be like, dude, just watch this thing. You'll be
Yeah, yeah.
fine. Like you'll understand it.
It's super
you know?
chill.
Yeah, it's super chill.
Super chill.
I think I made the analogy last week of like, it's like believing, it's like not believing in, it's like thinking the water had nothing in it, and all of a sudden seeing a shark or like a whale, and just being like, and then coming to the acceptance of like, oh yeah, they're just there. Like they're not going to come destroy.
Yeah, but
They're
right at the end, the
huge.
guy's like, aliens have never hurt anyone.
Right.
They never hurt anyone.
How crazy was it? We've never talked about this on here. How crazy was the part about the fake abductions
Oh, where they train the military people
to scare the fuck out of people?
Well, I thought that one was that they.
So there was a section of this movie. Maybe it's in the first one. Maybe I
No,
didn't.
I know. I thought it was that they were training the military. They got random people that like literally said looked like aliens.
Well,
and then
they did that.
staged like training for military so that if they had to go into combat, they have the training of like facing a alien
I don't
in
remember
like a
that part of
hostile
it.
environment, something like that.
No, so what I'm talking about is there's a part, it must be the other movie, but there's this part where they basically say that they planned, like there's been a ton of abduction stories that people have been like, I was abducted by aliens, and everybody's like, that was fucking crackpot crazy. But this guy, all these government guys admitted that, yeah, like they used to plan fake abductions with people in like suits, and they would like fucking have these crazy lights and shit, and they would scare the absolute shit out of these people. They would like fucking get them disoriented or whatever, and they would straight up scare them so that they genuinely thought like they would knock them out or something, and they would bring them to another location. They'd think they were in space, then they'd bring them back, and they'd like release them back into like the public.
And see how they would handle it.
Well, to see how they would handle it, and to also like to make people afraid of aliens.
Sheesh.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, I don't like that.
I know, it's crazy.
I don't fucking like that at all.
I know, dude.
I'm not really down with. I'm super not down with the government secrets thing.
I don't like the government anymore.
I don't like it either, dude.
No, we're hippies now.
Yeah, we're full hippies.
That's it. When did we start becoming hippies?
COVID.
I feel like it was before that.
When we start smoking weed.
It was weird. I was gonna say it was definitely when we became one with Earth. The green stuff.
It was like I just didn't like that at all.
Yeah, but I'm so glad we're so happy to have you, bro.
Oh yeah.
So happy to have you.
Crossed over.
Yeah.
Crossed over
Converted
to the other side.
Dylan. Where were you
I'm-
before? You were like an alien atheist. Now you're a non.
I don't know if I was an alien atheist, but I think the crazy part for me was like I was like, okay, until they're here, my whole thing was
It
like
doesn't
until
affect your life.
Yeah, it doesn't affect your life. Like tomorrow, you still go to work. It's not like you're gonna get a cup of coffee and the guy in front of you is gonna be an alien. Like it's not like that. So
Right.
until my whole mentality was like, until that happens, I don't really care. But now I've I watched the 60 Minutes thing and they're talking about UFOs. It's all now just mainstream news is constantly covering UFOs.
The
And then
document's getting
people
released next
still don't really care, which is kind
Yeah.
of funny. And I was one of those people where it was like, okay, they're real. It was not like I was like, they're not here, or I wasn't a non-believer. I was just like, I don't have another level of myself to like give into this, and then I have to incorporate that, because it is pretty overwhelming to think like, oh, well, if it is all true, then they're literally in our airspace and they're trying to make contact. There's people trying to make contact, all this shit.
Yeah.
Just a lot.
Are you a guy that's into like nature docs? Like, do you love watching like a good old nature doc or like
Yeah,
Planet
who
Earth or
doesn't like to
something?
watch those, you know?
So to me, that's what this feels like. It's just like information. Like it's just like something cool, like a subject that like is real and that is cool to like get enthusiastic about.
There's the safari, and there's safari animals in there, and there's
Right.
space, and there's aliens in there.
Right. There you go. Same fucking thing.
I feel so small.
You are small.
I know.
Oh, you're so small. You're so skinny.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I'm so skinny.
Hell yeah. So that was we're glad to have you, bro. This week on fucking Earth, Dylan's into aliens. Love it. I didn't really have a great This Week on Earth prepared, but I do want to play this video, Frankie. Can you go to the outline? I want to see Frankie react kind of this baseball video. Frankie, so go down to Rob Ref Snyder, MLB. It's on the outline. Towards the bottom.
Okay, now I figured it out. I feel so bad.
Why?
Her name is
pee?
Brienne. The girl.
Didn't you say that?
No, I was calling her Brianna. I felt bad. I was like, this girl listened to her thing. I fucked up her
Damn it,
name.
I knew it was a B.
Brienne. I'm sorry. I was bad with names.
Oh, damn, I'm sorry. I feel worse. I should have remembered, but I blacked
But
out.
we
that
love
night.
you.
Yeah, we love you.
We love
She
you.
made my day. I don't think you understand. I'll reiterate. She made my whole day.
It sounds like it.
I'm telling you,
That
like,
sounds like an all-time interaction.
I hugged her so deeply. I was like, thank you for that. Like, it literally was awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Also, while that was happening, while she came over, there was some guy named Tristan at literally Tristan. Hilarious. I love that name. It cracks me
It's
up.
a good one.
So this kid named Tristan comes over, and I was talking to Allie, and one of her friends, who's just a gorgeous blonde girl. This beautiful blonde girl is there.
So?
No, I'm just saying. It's just beautiful. So this kid comes directly over to hit on this girl.
Tristan?
beeline. Yeah, he's in a red t-shirt. He's just like, hey, what's up? My name's Tristan. It's literally how he talked.
Yeah, it was.
And I ended up becoming boys with the kid, but like the girl starts talking to him. I forget her name, and he was just like, she was like, "Oh, hi, Tristan, nice to meet you. My name's blah blah blah." And she just goes, "I just want to let you know I have a boyfriend, so I'm not turning you down. I just have a boyfriend up front. Like, just want to let you know." And he was just like, "Oh, no problem. Like, I have a boyfriend too." And then he grabbed me, and I was like, "Yeah, it's me." And we were like boyfriend girlfriend. I was like, "Okay, you got to get away from me now."
Wow, quick
Fast
move by
forward.
Tristan.
Quick move by Tristan, yeah. But he was black. He could barely stand though. He did it way less smooth than I just did.
That's a pretty good move.
It was a good move.
Yeah.
So fast forward to this morning, I'm just like, I opened up Hinge for just shits and giggles, and the first person that came up was that girl. So she's not in a relationship, and she was smooth as fuck. She just right off the bat was just like, I got a boyfriend, and I just opened it. I was like, oh damn, that's that chick. So that's a little fun thing. Frankie, play that.
I
little
mean,
skip out.
that's Obama did that to your phone, by the way, too.
What?
Made
Oh,
that
put
girl
her in
pop
there.
up on there,
Oh my
yeah.
God, Snowden, bro.
Yeah.
Shit. Thanks, man. Gross. Hot as hell.
Thanks.
All right, play this shit. This is like, I would say Tuesday morning after Memorial Day weekend in like sport form.
Then, nada. That's hit well, way back center field. Since then, nada.
Just absolutely no clue where,
No field awareness.
no field awareness. You're on the warning track. Good dish.
Douche.
But since then,
Now, this
Does
guy.
Minnesota have a mad far center fields situation?
Maybe I was thinking the same thing. Like maybe it's for like it's not. He gets decked, bro. So the Yankees as a franchise are the classic franchise everybody points to, where they're like, you go to the Yankees as a good athlete, and then you get just emotionally beat up and you leave and you like basically go back to the minor leagues. And this guy came up with the Yankees. I'll never forget Rob Refsnyder. He had like a few good months and they sent him down. And then he came back up with this fucking team, I guess, like years later. And now he's just running straight into the center field wall. And
I
I'm
hate
just
to
like,
see it.
man, you plateaued early.
Yeah.
Sorry to see it. And that's just that cracked me up. I had to bring that here.
Do you have any good baseball bloopers from your past?
I got a few. I have one that didn't it didn't happen during a game, but me and Frankie were in California. We have a family friend that lives out there, and I had to be like 10 or 12 or something like that, young, and I was swinging this wiffle ball, not wiffle ball bat, this like little t-ball bat around, like a metal t-ball bat. And we're like hitting rocks or some shit. And my friend, Luke Leonard, totally remembers this shit. I don't know if he listens to this. I think his sister might. Luke grabs a fully blown up Spalding basketball and is just like, yo, let's see how far you could hit this, dude. I was like, yeah, I'll fucking throw it. So he throws this freaking basketball and I'm just like, fa-tink. And the bat bounces off the ball, smashes me in the eye socket, shatters my cheekbone. I knocked myself out.
Oh, is that how you got that black eye?
No, well, that's one of the black eyes, but no, you didn't see that black eye. So I knocked myself out. So Frankie runs into the house because the parents aren't anywhere to be found. Frankie runs into the house and is like, Joey got hit by a bat. Joey got hit by a bat. So my parents, he's like frantic. So they just hear Joey got bit by a bat. So they run out thinking I got attacked by an animal. And I'm on the floor just like black eye, like fucking like, what day is it? Like fucking out cold. And they woke me up and they were just like, what happened to your face? I was just like, I hit myself. I did it to myself. It was a fucking terrible, terrible. And so the next day, rest in peace, Brad, their father had passed away. That's why we were there. We were there for a funeral.
Oh, Jesus.
So I was there at the funeral and you see like all the footage. They made like this beautiful DVD. Like with
Your
testimonials,
eyes, like, falling out
and
of
I
your socket.
literally, bro, my eye is this fucking big. I shattered my cheekbone. Like my eye is this big. I'm in like a little suit, like a cute little 12-year-old in a suit with a shiner, like a huge fucking shiner. It was so bad. Oh, but that's my favorite baseball blooper I got.
The one that I thought of was probably a little quick, honestly. It was just I just have this memory, dude, and it just fits me who I am because. It's been a theme in my life. I was in, I think,
Were you eating? Were you eating?
I was not eating. I was doing the other thing I used to do a lot. I was in left field. Eating a hot dog.
Two of your favorite things. What? Nice. Where were you? Left field?
Yeah, I'm in left field, dude, and I had a piece. I think it was like an all-star game.
What is it with your bladder, bro?
I don't know. So I was in left field, and I had a piece so bad, and I'm like pacing back and forth in left field, like trying to hold it, and I just couldn't hold it, and I just wound up peeing in my pants in left field. And I was so young. I think I was like 9 maybe or 10.
That's too old.
And I was so my yeah, but you know when you gotta go,
You hold
I'm in the field. The only place to go is in your pants.
No, it's 8 minutes from now in the bathroom.
I couldn't hold it. You know I have a problem.
But listen, wait.
Hold on, let me finish the story.
You finish the story, then I got comments galore.
So I was like, all right, I remember thinking like, I got to pee so bad, like I can't hold it. I was like, I am wearing a cup, like maybe it'll hold it in there. I shit you not, dude. I think I pulled a Houdini because I don't know if I just am processing this wrong because I was so young, but I took a full piss in left field. I came back in the dugout and there was nothing in my pants. Or like, I don't know where it went, or I was wearing like gray pants and maybe I slid and like some good stuff
Did you
happened.
have
like no one found out
Did you
I
have
peed my
compression
pants.
shorts on or something?
Maybe.
And maybe the tightness just all absorbed in there and it didn't drip.
Maybe.
Ooh, male diaper. You're onto something.
I think I male diapered myself.
By the way, in your brain, you were like, I'm a genius. Why haven't people been peeing in their cup this whole fucking time?
Dude, I'm not even kidding. It was something like
wow, it's right there. It's called a cup.
I was like, I'll just piss in this cup.
It's
Did you have
called
a rash for 12 weeks?
Yo, speaking of rashes, this is so fucking random, but kind of not. Me and Frankie, I'm sure this happened to everybody, honestly, but me and Frankie have so many memories like this. We used to go to the beach all the time, and we would get this crazy rash.
Crotch rot.
Bro, and we didn't, did you know that's just from pissing? That's what we were told.
I used to get vicious
like bleeding.
itching down there because I would wear the net bathing suit, and then at the end of the day,
Yeah, so would
I don't
we.
know what's up with net bathing
Dude.
suits.
I wear them now.
Get them. I still have a net bathing
Yeah.
suit. What am I doing? Because you come in after the ocean, and I go in my net, and I just handful out rocks.
Sand.
I'm just like, that was just in my private
Yo,
parts.
I'll never forget the fucking first. Sorry, I'm cursing a lot. I will never forget the first time.
Hit that one so
That
hard
was
too.
such an unnecessary one. That's why I stopped myself there. So dumb. But I hit this. I remember the first time I ever felt the rocks in my net bathing suit. I went to like jog out of the water, and the rock, like it was like a sack in there holding the rocks. And I remember feeling it just like come up, and like it kept tapping my ass, like right on the bottom of my butt, like dush, dush. Every step it was like,
You like
dush, dush, dush. No, I hated it, but I would love it now. I think.
Sex positive.
What's up? Oh shit.
Should we end there?
I think so. I think this is the perfect time wise. We're right on schedule for Christian to come in.
Hey, have a wonderful week. We had a check out our YouTube page.
Yeah. Oh, we
Our
gotta film
YouTube
something
page
real quick.
kind of slaps.
Yeah.
There's really good content on there. We're growing in subs.
Yeah. Our subs are popping off right now. We just got to we're at almost at 140 right now.
I think we're at 140.
We might be at 140. Yeah. Our subs are steadily growing.
So
go check us out and support.
So if you're someone who like only sometimes I get to listen to the pod, but sometimes like I got a week where like I don't really have time, you can go on YouTube and we break it up by like topics, so you can get us in like 8-minute increments, 7-minute increments. So like while you're taking a shit, you can go on YouTube, throw us up there. We can be with you while you poop. That's all we're saying.
That's all we're saying.
And other times traveling and you do other stuff.
Hell yeah.
You know.
All right.
Have a good week.
Love you guys.
Later.